Hey, hey! It is Chunky here with you, and I'm out with James and Rock, and we are on a ride. We're leaving from Carpenter Skate Park in Plano, Texas. I messed up. I was supposed to meet the guys down at Jack Carter Pool, and instead I accidentally went to Carpenter Skate Park. But that's only about a mile and a half away, so the guys rode over and met me at the skate park. And away we go on our ride. Talk a little bit about our wheels. James is on the venerable V4 Master. Really sweet wheel. It's been out for a while. It's tried and true. And Rock is rocking the veteran Leaperkin Lynx. And the Lynx is a great wheel. I myself have nearly 5,000 miles riding Lynx. It's a great wheel, and I've always enjoyed it. And I am on a very similar wheel to the Lynx. It uses the same electronics. I'm on the Nosfet Apex. The difference between my wheel and the Lynx is the Nosfet has just got a different kind of suspension system underneath it. It's monoshock instead of two shocks, and you're able to put any shock you want on. And for a big heavy guy that like me, that means I'm able to put a 1,400-pound coil shock on it and make it really perform well for somebody my weight. Nice little angled bank thing that Rock had us hit there. Oh, time to hop another speed bump. Woohoo! Yep, always fun to pop up over those. And down the trail we go.
Launch ramps in McKinney now.
More speed bumps.
Okay.
Yeah, you can kind of see the ground still being kind of wet from that rain that we had. We were actually not going to go on a ride this day. We normally meet up on Thursdays or Fridays, mainly on Fridays, to go out for rides, me, James, and Rock. But on this particular day, it was forecast to be raining, and but we woke up and I called the guys and said, "Hey guys, it looks like it's going to get sunny out." And they're like, "Let's go for it. Where should we go?" And I'm like, "Go someplace that has no mud." So we're in West Plano, which is Rock's cruising ground, his normal daily ride kind of place. And Rock is leading us and taking us on paths that he believes will have no mud. And Rock did excellent in this regards. We had no mud problems on this ride whatsoever. Doing a little carving there. I always like to carve on my EUC, and it seems a little more stable when you're maintaining that state of carve. Yeah, it seems like when you're trying to go in the straight line, that's when you get wobbly and bad things can happen. They don't often happen riding in a straight line, but yeah, you gotta just keep a little carve going. Same thing applies true on a snowboard. When you're riding, you're kind of always going from edge to edge to edge. When you're on that flat bottom of the snowboard, that's when things get unpredictable a bit.
That was a way bigger issue on the one wheel than it was.
Cruising the hike and bike trail. We always like to do that. Hike and bike trails are a good time. When I'm riding on my own on the hike and bike trails, I always slow down to about a walking pace when I'm passing pedestrians coming either the other way or when I'm coming behind them. Like to, respect the other pedestrians on the path as much as I can. And I respect all them bicycle people too. I slow down to about a bicycle riding pace when I am passing those guys. Yeah, these wheels are great. They can really move out. They're a ton of fun, and boy, they're compact. I had to take my sister's convertible in for repair the other day, and I just put the wheel in the front seat of the convertible, strapped it in with the seat belt, and put my riding pads and gear and stuff on the floor in the front seat. And I took the wheel in a convertible that doesn't even have a trunk. So it's amazing how small a space you can squeeze these wheels into, and how well they work for getting around. Slowing down to let him pass, but he's letting us pass. Yeah, a lot nicer weather than we had planned for on this day, rather than we were expecting. Always good to get out on the road, get some pavement under your wheel. Yeah, I'm between 500 and 1,000 miles on the Nosfet Apex. Been kind of slowly putting miles on it as compared to my other wheels when I first got them, mainly because I went up to Colorado to the snow country right after I got the Apex for about 3 months. So yeah, 500 miles is more like 3 weeks for me with a new wheel rather than 3 months. But I was up in the mountains doing some snowboarding. I always like to just kind of hang on to the little signs there that they put for the crosswalks and stay on my wheel. I just punched the button on the sign there with the butt end of the stick that I'm holding for the camera. Of course, the camera stitches over that stick so that you can't actually see it. So it looks invisible, but that was kind of what that movement was there. Yeah, we're all just sitting here. And by the way, you might hear the other audio and my voice also some in this video. And what that is that's the microphone picking up on I'm having conversations with the guys on the phone. Actually, I might just mute that track, but then you won't have any wheel noises from the ground either. So maybe I won't. Leave it in there some. Hopefully it won't be too annoying. Rocking a new shirt on this day. The shirt that I'm wearing is one that I bought online. I did a search for fractal geometry shirts, and that was one of the things that I came up with. It's a nice bright shirt. I think it might increase my visibility just a wee little bit on the EUC. Looks like I'm looking at the camera, probably making sure it's on and recording everything. Plano is always a good place to go for a ride. Really looking forward to the summer. I bought a house up in Colorado, and when things melt out up there, I'm taking my mom up, and I'm really looking forward to doing some ride on the Jeep trails and dirt roads up in Colorado. Should be some amazing stuff to see on the wheel up there. I like the hike and bike trails that follow the creeks the best. The ones that follow the power towers are alright, but definitely they're less pretty than the ones like this that follow the creek. Even though the ones like this that follow the creek can be moist and more slick. So on this particular day, I think we did a lot of the power tower trails just to avoid the potential of slickness. But as I think the day went on and we saw that the rain and slickness wasn't too bad, we started going more and more places. Still, though, you wouldn't want to be off on the in any of the brown mud on this. It's probably wet and quite slick. I've been able to stay up through some pretty deep mud on my wheel as of late, but just digging in the heels and leverage it with my body as much as I can to stay up, But that mud can get you. Brock and I were cruising down a sidewalk one night really fast, and we came into some gray mud that was the same color as the sidewalk. And we didn't see it coming, and I think both of us were skidding across that mud at like 25 miles an hour that night. That was that was actually the highest speed wipeout I've had on the EUC. Most of my crashes have been going pretty slow, and those seem to be the ones that hurt. Like when you're barely moving and you just fall over kind of stuff. Going pretty good though. I bet I've had, I bet I hit the ground a good, 25 to 50 times on the UCs since I started riding. Maybe more. And still have not had any injuries from said crashes. So EUC has been working out well for me. On a side note, as a guy who's starting to age, I am 56 years old now. But I believe that as you age, it's important to keep yourself hit ready. And hit readiness is like the ability to go down, hit the ground, and get back up and keep going. And some working out to keep your muscles strong really helps with that. Another thing that really helps like that is practice and doing it over and over again. I'd say in the last month I've hit the ground like maybe 6 or 7 times, mainly riding skate park and dirt jumps on the EUC, and it's good. People think it's bad. You shouldn't wipe out and hurt yourself. You're old. But if you practice falling over and over again, and it's you're used to it. If you accidentally slip on something, which will eventually happen, it's not going to hurt you as much when you go down if you know what to do with your body when you're going down. So hit readiness. I preach it. I believe in it, and I'm going to try to keep myself that way as the years progress. And trust me, they do progress. Yeah, there's some nice, man, those are 4-story apartments down by the creek. Yeah, it's pretty much spring in Texas. This is late April we're riding. The weather is looking good. My house up in Colorado is still snowed in. Can't go up there yet. Next year, I just bought the house this year during the winter. Next year, I'll have a plow up at the house where I can plow my way out. But this year, I don't have that. Yeah, slowing down a little bit here.
My dad was always doing stuff like that. I got pictures of him lighting up on
There
the
it guys.
pipeline where it's just a stand up.
Rock's doing a little carving.
Yeah. Dad was a retired colonel, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall on my wheel. Wouldn't be surprised if I stand 7 foot with, past 7 foot with the top of my head there. In fact, yeah, there's some underpasses I go under in McKinney, ones labeled 7'1". Yeah, I'd definitely be whacking my top of my helmet on that if I don't duck for it. And sometimes I got to duck under some pretty small stuff. I duck pretty low on this unicycle, really. Another crossing.
Oh, damn.
Little hop there. Getting ready to go.
Oh, thank you. I could have grabbed the other one, too.
Gotta wait for that perfect break in the traffic and be patient. It's just part of the game. We're actually probably waiting for a light. Yep, there we go. Yep, little hop back onto the pavement. And I don't think James made it across with us. So we're going to hang for a second, wait for James. Yeah, one of the reasons why I like to just grab stuff when I'm waiting is sometimes mounting can be a little tricky. I mean, I don't know. I do it all the time, and I'm halfway decent at it, but I do like my pads pretty tight against my feet, which makes it just a wee bit more tricky to mount. But yeah, I'd say my success rate mounting's like 97%, but yeah, every once in a while I go to mount and screw it up and have to pick up the wheel and get back on it again. But that doesn't happen too often. My butt don't hit the ground. I just, wobble and hop off it and then get back on it and go. Actually, after that 3-month hiatus that I was mainly riding snowboard up in the mountains, I came back and rode with the guys, and I had 2 of those in one day that we were at like red lights and stopped, and I messed up the mount. That was on like, that was a couple months ago. I guess I've gotten good enough at just grabbing stuff when I need to stop, like I'm doing here, that maybe I haven't practiced my mount as much as I should. Maybe if I just did it over and over and over again every day, get better at it. But like on a normal ride,
I see it's supposed to hit 60
I don't
degrees.
ever mount an open space. I just get on the thing on my porch, go right around town, stop at the water fountains. Normally I hang on to those when I'm mounting to make it easy, just a little bit easier.
I'll read and see if there's a way I can turn up the gain on my microphone.
Looks like we're about to go under a big road here. It's probably either the Dallas North Tollway or Sam Rayburn.
It's worked good. It's kind of like about the left of my chin, actually. I don't think,
Tiny little hop there. I like the hops though. I think we get some fast sidewalk with some transitions going up, and I get some more hops. And that one actually, I mean, the height distance wasn't that super high, maybe a foot and a half, but I bet I traveled like 15 feet in the air before I touched. There's another one. Whee! That one wasn't too big. There we go. Yeah, that's my little thing. I like to hop up the little transitions from where the street and sidewalk interface. Yep, coming up on another light. Yeah, and there we are again. Waiting for the light. Discussing whatever's in our head. In our three-way phone call we're doing through our... all three of us have got intercoms. And we need to figure out how to just... there's a way, I think, to interface the intercoms without a phone call. That way all three of us can have our own music that is just interrupted by when one of us speaks, which would be pretty nice. And that way if one of our wives tried to call, we wouldn't be all tied up on a three-way call too. I have a friend that rides a Wolf King GTR scooter, and he and I both have Cardo headsets, and we lock them. You know, as long as we're in, like, I'd say an eighth of a mile of one another, the communication stays solid. And they say it's supposed to be able to take over 20 members, so yeah, even if you had a large group and if everybody had Cardo compatible headsets, you'd all be good. Doing a little carving there. I like carving. Carving feels good. And I think the wheels are more stable carving than they are when you try to ride them straight. Speed, like going fast, I always try to maintain, just a wee bit of carve. Just try not to be going straight. It's kind of like on a snowboard. Even when I'm going down the steepest slopes, I'm going edge, ever so slightly, unperceptibly. You may not even see it, but if you were watching me, but I am always riding an edge. Down the sidewalk we go. Yeah, we're kind of like kings of the sidewalk. I don't know anybody who travels with more speed and style on a sidewalk than us EUC riders. I used to ride a lot of one wheel on sidewalk too. That was kind of fun. But with the suspension that the EUC has and far greater power and everything, it's even a little more fun. Even though I do like the board stance, and there are things that I miss about the one wheel, but still EUC electric unicycle is I think currently the I don't know, more capable machine. I think one wheels will keep getting better and EUCs will keep getting better, and maybe the gap will narrow as time progresses, but yeah, right now the electric unicycle is definitely more of a capable machine for getting you through more situations than what I can do with a one wheel. And we're looping around across the street. Looking both ways, crossing. I see James in front of me. Rocket stopped, but I saw James in front of me, and James is going out the gate right now. And the dang gate is closing behind me.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's no good when the gate closes behind you.
Yeah, I'm locked in. There's a pedestrian gate. I think I can get out though.
Yep, I am locked in. Trying to figure my way out. Guys are chattering to me on the phone. Telling me I'm locked in and trying to figure out what to do next. The advice I'm getting right now in my ears is to drive up quickly to the gate from the inside, and that maybe it will open.
Pull up to the middle of it, huh?
So I'm going to go give that a try. And it is confirmed. I am locked in.
It's not opening.
There will be more in the next episode. I don't know if I recorded myself getting out of this little neighborhood or what I've got for the next episode, but the time, the Insta360 X4 only records a 30-minute video, and I think it came to the end here. Maybe I hit the stop button on the camera when I realized I was locked in. I'm not sure, but and a half hour is about all you really want on a riding video per session, so we'll call this the end of this video, and we will continue it in the next one. Chuggy out.
Yeah. By the way, I think that's a community center. Right?
Have a great day.